brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key.
Please welcome your 2026 New Orleans Saints. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
That's out wide for Palmer. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 32 that time. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play.
Ready?
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 5, 2nd and 4. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Looking to put a drive together. On the run, this is Gtowncapp. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing Nix. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Nix to the air. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this one for about 4 to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
18, let's go. 19, Tiger.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
28-yard line.
Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And they'll run it here. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Mario Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 30 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now it's Nix. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, here's Nix. Into the hands of his receiver, Humphrey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Will Jordan Humphrey from 21 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Camaro. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Following the fumble recovery, Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints' 22-yard line.
Here's Nix. His throw caught about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Operating from the gun. Nick to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. Dobbins will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, Denver.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Saints 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for Taysom Hill.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Shuck now to throw. Well, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix will find Dobbins out of the backfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Nix from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't quite get there. Tapped him down at the 1. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
And that flag accepted. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. A final shot before break. Nix. Open man, complete to Humphrey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So we are deadlocked at the break here. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches in the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll get this out past the 35-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again to Dalbert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dalbert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And incomplete on the deep ball.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. That's a Olave bringing in another one. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
16 more yards.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, Smash.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Now Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
19 tight. 19 tight. Tap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Here's Shuck. Over the middle, he finds Velo. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 14.
13 yards on the play.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. To throw now, Shuck. Open man is tipped in. And the Saints are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
This is the type of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
14.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And shoves him off at the 20. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing Nix. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Broncos first down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's a second and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down. And 8 yards to go.
Nix to the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. J.K. Dobbins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throw left side taken in by Palmer. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Throwing out right here. Caught by Olave. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Shuck looking to throw once more. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. They'll come up first and 10 here. To throw, here's Nix. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. First and 10 here. Finding Sutton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Broncos first down.
Here's first down.
47-yard line.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Right at midfield.
Here's a second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Avante Taylor on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down. Now it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time. It's Tyler Bidet. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
On the stop. 2 yards on the
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this.
36-yard
His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm on the... Just tell 'em that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I go like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job.
Now from Colorado's capital city, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 37 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Ready. Needle blue. Red cycle. Steel black. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. Trust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
He was covered by
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Here we go. Green Jack. 52 blue. 6 mega. Blue striker. Black shot. Red, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and, Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. Second season now for Bo Nix.
Well, it didn't take long for Bo Nix to establish himself as a bona fide starter in this league, winning the position with the Broncos as a rookie. He has all the intangibles, but really what sticks out the most, Mike, is the amount of starts he made in college. It's kind of similar to Brock Purdy. Very experienced at the college level. Let's see how that carries over here to the NFL level.
They'll take this forward for about 5.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
Inside the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He gets it to go. Broncos move out to a 7-3 lead.
Broncos 7, Packers 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95, set.
He takes off. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Sticky, green, blue, yellow, grill, green, white, blue. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Now Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Packers.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
White, white. Smash, red.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Green Jack. 10 black. Yellow blue. 6 mega red cycle. Ready?
Now Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Yellow.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. The outside. It's brought in by Golden.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
White blue. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Black ultra. Cut.
Back to the air, it's Love. throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid gain.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Headed left. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 15 at the 43-yard line.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Joe. Hey, Sean, let's go! Bombers.
To throw is Nix. He gets this one complete to Humphrey. 17 yards that time to number 17.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Escaping to his left. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. Moving to his left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd down, Nix. That one caught by Humphrey. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. That one on the former Notre Dame star, Mike McGlinchey.
Mike 44. Almost set. Joe. To the right,
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they come up now on 3rd and 7.
Bombers. Oh, I said! Ready! Olay!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Matt LaFleur disagrees with the call, and he's going to throw the challenge flag.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
On second down, it's Nix. Rolling to the left. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 14-3.
Broncos 14, Packers 3. To kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Packers take over.
The Packers offense ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10.
Pause red. Here we go. Yep, blue, 32.
To throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Steal, drive. Ready. Hit six, mega. Blue strike. Strike, white. Red, cycle. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Forced to his right. Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
45, right. Green jack. Yellow.
The man in motion is Watson.
Red.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Inside the 35. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big-time play for the Broncos. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down.
Not the way we're accustomed to seeing him hit these home run plays, Mike, but now you can tell they love getting him involved in the ground game. And this type of outcome, it's possible anytime he touches the ball, let alone how he gets it.
One man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Here's Nix to throw. That is caught at the 3. To down, Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out. First down and 10.
97.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Patrick Surtain fakes the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
In motion goes Dobbs. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
33, yellow.
In motion goes Dobbs. Ready. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
17 yards.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Captain. Bombers. Away.
Throw it. Nix. Open man. Downfield. It's Franklin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
32 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Captain. Oh, my son. Ready. Bombers. Away. Chill. Hey, motion.
Nick's going to look to throw. Pushed out to his left. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now.
45, right. Blast it. 6, mega. Cut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Shot, 17. Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Love quickly out to Watson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Red, yellow, 38, black, open. Field, black. Field, yellow. Green. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Red, cycle. Snap, red. You don't move. Set.
They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. It's God. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Green strike. 50, green.
First down, Green
Black
Bay.
shot. Green jack. Claws red. Set.
Love to throw. Forced out wide. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 2nd down, Love. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hold on a sec.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Troy Franklin, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers. Olay. Joe.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. We hunt. Olay. Captain. Bombers. Olay. Joe.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. What a big play on 4th and 10, and even 30 yards.
Hold on, set. Ready. 180. We hunt. Olay.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That one caught by Humphrey. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Hold on, set.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, halftime straight ahead. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's out of bounds, gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He finds his man, Troutman.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
At their 48-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
The 48-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
At the 22-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Run with Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
A run on first and goal. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It's a loss of 1.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second down. Nix. In trouble, and down he goes. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to pick it up with Harvey. He'll bring this back to the 10, but that's it. The drive stalls out. It's fourth and goal. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away.
The Packers take over.
The Packers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Set. Green check, 6, field, black, 6, mega.
The man in motion is Watson. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Smash, red. Here we go, here we go. 30, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Back to throw is Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw. It's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 42 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throw it. Nix. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Down and 10.
Hold on, son. Away, ready. Drill.
Throwing is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hold on, son. Bombers. Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense and Romeo Dobbs heading out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Blaster, 6. Let's go now. Slide blue. Blue striker. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the middle, that one caught by Watson. And they will finally run him down.
On the ball. On the ball.
It's a gain of 37. That's good for a Packers
Red.
first down.
Black Ultra.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
White. Red. Yellow. Green jack.
The man in motion is Watson.
Hut.
Second down throw for Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards. And the Packers
On the set.
first down.
Man in motion, heading left. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Down. Red. Cycle. Black shot.
The man in motion is Watson.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
Claude Red. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver.
Ready.
Third down coming up.
Watson.
Yards to go.
Ready. 52 boom. Slide through. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his big tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Black. 95. Steel. Black. Ready.
Here's Love. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack off the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
Hicks, got to throw it here on first down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. Oh, big hole, left side. Still going. And he will dive into the end zone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away.
The Packers take over.
The Packers offense getting things in order as they try out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Black shot. Come on, set. Sticky, grit, stick. Mexico, green. Red, yellow. Ready?
Love to throw. Back complete to Jacobs. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
First down. It's a good Packers 1st down.
Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Right through.
At the 46-yard line.
Claws red. Black ultra. White. White. Ready.
On 2nd down. Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
45, white. Needle blue, blue striker. Red, cycle.
The man in motion is Watson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot. Red, 38. Black shot. Green jack. 6. Mega. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready, 180.
Here's Dobbins. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Almost set.
the ground after the penalty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
On the play. That's good for Broncos. First down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He gets that complete to his tight end Ingram. And he will score! Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Broncos 46, Packers 25. Will Lutz to kick off for
So
the
now
Broncos.
after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Packers offense ready for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Ready. Field, 33, yellow, green jack. Right, white, black, red. Hut, hut.
Love. He's going to try it here again. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Red, 38, ball red. Cluster, 6. Ready.
Throwing is Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a gain of 53
It's
yards.
another big play in a game that's had its share. 53 yards.
It's a gain of 53 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Go blue. Ready.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Black, blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. A throw on the move is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 4-yard
That one taken in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Love will lead the offense. Looking to go for 2 here.
Come on, set.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Almost set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers.
A 1st down throw for Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And 8.
Oh, my set. Ole. Joe.
Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Red, cycle, right, white, blue, yellow. Stand.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, traffic gon' pop. Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Like my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
We're going to set.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Hey, set.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And the Broncos are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37.
Now a second down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 more yards.
The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Ready. Bombers. All right, Captain.
To throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down. But we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Second down. Nix. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Bombers.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll try to run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll try the jet sweep to the left. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll locate Huff, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. We are through 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
By Ernest Jones. Taken down back at the 23-yard line. On
2nd down, it's Hicks. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long.
Captain, hold on a second. Ready. Chill. Bombers. Olay.
Back to throw is Nix. On the move left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Hold on a second. Get in here. Hey. Call 11.
Now a handoff running right. Past midfield to the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. 53 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the Seahawks 13-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put...
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
14. Seahawks, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
To second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Darnold. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 38 yards.
The 10-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. He's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Darnold to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. That one's good for 29.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It's first down, and they'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 18.
Now a second down throw for Nix. And he's in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. His kick is good. Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Seahawks 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. In motion is Barner. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Take a shot. Downfield looking for Cup. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. In motion is Barner. Throwing on second down, Donald. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
It's 3rd and 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Darnold to the air once more. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Broncos 28, Seahawks 3. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts, there's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can. We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now it's Dobbins. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Lutz's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovered by Seattle.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Complete to the forward Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Go set.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Here's Darnold again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going for the year.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Seattle.
That's another Seahawks first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seattle.
To throw again is Darnold. Open, left side is Barner. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the...
And he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seahawks.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Hold my son. Ready. Ready. Ole.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. On the
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Second down. Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead.
38, Seahawks 10.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. DJ Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram.